So I just finished my workshop that I'm working on. And today was a really good meeting. I feel like I've gotten to a place where I actually have an idea of what I'm going to be doing. And I kind of voiced a little bit about the idea that I have, which is really like there's certain words that I want to use, but what it really is like a jump start to your spiritual journey and a jump start to come and get a jump start on your spiritual journey, or I'm going to write that down because I haven't used that word before. Jump start. So I'm going to stop. Jump start spirit. Thing is that I'm doing it in Hebrew, so I need to find words that kind of mean the same thing, but in Hebrew, and that have the same kind of, because if you use a jump start, it's a good word in English, but I'm trying to think of in Hebrew. So we just did the meeting. It's amazing how much we are all of us in that group are all in sync with one another and helping one another and understand one another and kind of going through the same things for bringing ourselves, because you're going to have to bring everything that you are into a solid one line understanding. And so I'm really excited about this. I'm also thinking, like right now in the power that I have in this minute, I'm thinking that I also want to go ahead and do a lecture that basically telling about spiritual transformation and how in your life, telling my life story and what has brought me to this point. And another thing that I talked about, because for me, it would be really easy for me to go into speaking about alcoholism and addiction. That would be something that I know that I have a lot of value in. But what I feel like is that I don't want that to be the main thing of who I am. Because I feel like that is just one of the small areas that I can get into. It's one of the tools in my toolbox, or one thing that I do know about. And so I just finished my course, and then this girl called me that I haven't talked to in years about that job that I was talking about yesterday, the job working at a store over here that is a store, it's a tourist store that I don't even know if I want to work there yet, but I said that I'm keeping my options open because I asked for options, and options have started pouring into my life. It's amazing how things like that happen. You just decide and you ask and say, okay, I'm willing and I want. And I had that cleaning gig, and because of the cleaning gig, I got the painting job, and then my friend told me about that, and then I got 2 logos to design. It's just amazing how all of these things just started pouring in all of a sudden. And so I'm doing this course, and I'm putting out a sadhana, and I did that trip not too long ago, which is kind of liad, kind of next to what I really want to be doing. And so now my friend just texted me that he came here and he's in Nakalamud. My friend that I already set up with meeting today. So I get to go from one thing to another. I guess that's not. על השביל לטייל, לחוות ולהתרגש. Okay, cool. Reading a car next to me. So you can see this day, I am enjoying this day. This is a good day. Anyway, so my friend who had worked with me in the other store is working in that store. And after years that I haven't talked to her, it must have been 6 years at least that I haven't spoken with her. And she just called me and said, come and work with me. I'm working down here. I told her I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'm going to go in next week. That's the plan, to talk to the owner and see what kind of options they have. I'm not sure it's something I even want, but like I said, I'm not closing down my options. I'm keeping my options open. Because the way that I see it, one door opens another. It's like the cleaning brought the painting, brought, it's one door opens another. My friend told me about this group to put an ad in this group, and she sent me the group. So I went into the group and I put an ad and I got a logo designed through that. It's just like, if you start following the trail and just allow life to lead you, life leads you in places that you couldn't have even imagined. So instead of saying, no, I'm Mrs. Yes Man, yes woman, I'm just saying yes, yes, yes. And so my friend called me, and my friend texted me and said, hey, I'm down here at Nakalamu. Do you want to join me? And I'm like, oh, yeah, yep. Yes, I do. I sure do. And so I am going to have a blast.